The Recruit is back for a second season on Netflix. So today, let's see if these new episodes are worth your time. Season 2 of The Recruit finds CIA lawyer Owen Hendricks pulled into a life-threatening espionage situation in South Korea, only to realize that the bigger threat just might be coming from inside the agency. I liked The Recruit Season 1, and I thought that Noah Centineo was very charming within that show, and I was looking forward to a second season. He's a character that is developing his confidence. So it is a character that you have to have this development for. He's a CIA lawyer. He's young. He's thrown into these missions that start to challenge him physically and mentally. I like the way that they were able to portray this character. And in the second season, we do see that he has gained more confidence. He is a character that is still making these rough choices. People often question his choices, but he believes in himself. And sometimes things don't play out the way that he wanted them to. But overall, it's a character that has taken a step in a new direction. You're able to balance some comedy for Noah Centineo and more of the grittiness to that character. He takes things very seriously, but is able to do it in a way that does feel charming and a little bit lighthearted at times. So in the second season of The Recruit, with 6 episodes, we're able to understand him just a little more. In the mission that Owen is on, it's very personal to a few different characters within season 2. And I was a bit disappointed to see that it was only 6 episodes compared to your normal 8 episode series on Netflix, but also was impressed with the amount that they were able to get into these 6 episodes. So you have your story developing. Owen starts to think that the threat is starting to come with inside the agency, so they're able to develop a mystery throughout, enough development for Owen, but also have a lot of action along the way. And him really getting involved in this mission in South Korea. We're going back and forth between a lot of different places, but his mission in South Korea is involving helping somebody. And so you have a very personal mission that is set up in the beginning of this show. And throughout these 6 episodes, you have your beginning of it, you have your middle, you have your end, but it all involves kidnapping and much more at stake. So you start off with a very kind of like smaller mission for Owen, and then it just starts to unravel. And I was worried about middle half of the show because of the 6 episodes, that how are they going to wrap everything up? How are you going to come to a conclusion with everything? And I think they did a great job with all of that, introducing it in the beginning, but had that gradual rise to the show and having Owen involved with it. And so by having everything happening with the kidnapping and his time in South Korea, we were able to grow him as a character as well. Like I said, he's gaining this confidence. He's much more involved with the action, and the action's filmed nicely throughout. There's a lot of gripping scenes within here. There's a lot of intensity when it comes to some hand-to-hand combats or chase sequences. I thought the first season was filmed nicely as well, but the second season has this kind of more, this edge to it, this grittiness feel when it comes to some of the action and some of the more violent scenes throughout. So everything I liked about that first season is able to just kind of expand on it within the second season when it comes to the overall storyline with him in South Korea, kind of going all around like this globe-trotting adventure. But also, I want to see him grow as a character, because Noah Centineo is a very charming actor. He has this likable atmosphere to him, and he's able to go all in with that character in the show by having action, having that charm, and also having a little bit of some comedic moments along the way. And I also really like Colton Dunn in here. I love him in Superstore. He was hilarious. And here within the second season, he's able to give a more straightforward, dramatic performance. He's sarcastic at times. We see that's kind of like Colton Dunn's style of humor, but it's able to shake up a little bit of the tone for the second season. Real quick, if you're interested in checking out The Recruit Season 2 on Netflix, give this video a thumbs up, and if you have seen the second season, comment down below with your overall thoughts on the show. If you'd like to see more exclusive content from me in 2025, consider joining my channel as a member, and there you could unlock exclusive movie reviews and ranking videos. I thought the 6 episodes were nicely developed and had a great pace to it, but there's a certain element in the second season that comes middle half of the show, a personal relationship for Owen that I would like to explore a little bit more. His time in South Korea, he had a friend that he grew up with that he reconnects with in the second season. It's very few and far between, and they tried to do more with it at the end of the second season. I think that moments with that could have been developed a little more, had some time to grow naturally, and you really could have understood that relationship just on a more deeper personal level, because I like the kind of switch up from the espionage mission and more of that connection that he had with this character, because she contributed a little bit towards the end. I wanted more growth for that relationship because it was a highlight of the show for me that felt very few and far between. So just a little more time given to that, I think could have been added more personal aspect to the show. That is where maybe you could have had episodes 7 and 8 to explore more of the mission and grow the relationships on a more natural level. But overall, I liked The Recruit Season 2. Took the character that I liked within the first season, gave him a more deeper personal mission, challenged the character physically and mentally, and we saw him just take on new missions and start to challenge himself and grow. And I really like that the mission that he's on in South Korea also is very intense as it starts to become more and more urgent, and the threat is really all over the place, and it's something that he has to grapple with and start to have other people trust him. I'm gonna go ahead and give The Recruit Season 2 a B. Thank you guys for checking out my review of The Recruit Season 2 on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.